Pickleball is a great way to socialize and get in a competitive yet fun workout. But who wants to compete without keeping score? This is a brief introduction on how to keep score in pickleball. Pickleball is usually played to 11 points, win by 2. Pickleball can be played as singles or doubles. Every rally begins with a serve. Only the serving team can score a point by winning a rally. In doubles, each player on a team has a chance to serve. Before each serve, the server should call out the score by saying his or her team score first, then the opposing team score, and then his or her server number, which may either be 1 or 2. The player in the right service court will always serve first for a team. If the serving team scores a point, the two players switch places, so the first server now serves from the left service court. The serving team will continue switching places until they lose a rally. When the serving team loses a rally, the second server will now serve from her current position. Once the serving team loses another rally, the opposing team now has 2 chances to serve. This is called a side out. Here is an example. The score here is 4-3, with the serving team in the lead. The first server is still serving. The score is called out as 4-3-1. The serving team loses the rally, so now the second server will serve and call out the score as 4-3-2. The serving team wins the rally, so the serving team will switch places. The second server will call out the score as 5-3-2 and serve. The serving team loses the rally this time, so it is side out, and now the opposing team has 2 chances to serve. The first server on the opposing team will call out the score as 3-5-1 before serving. The only exception to both players serving is with the very first server of a game. The very first server of the game still serves from the right service court, but he or she starts as the second server to not give the first team serving an unfair advantage. The very first score of the game is called out as 0-0-2. This means that as soon as the serving team faults, side out is called and the other team gets to serve. In singles play, each player only serves once. Once a player loses the rally, it is side out. It is only necessary to call out the score during singles, and not the server's number. It is important to keep track of which service court you serve from. If your score is an even number, you should be serving from the right service court. If your score is odd, you should be serving from the left service court. Pickleball is an easy game to pick up. Check out our other videos on how to play pickleball and tips about improving your game.